Welcome to Oshkosh's EAA. Enjoy the videos and subscribe. Hi, here from TomsAviation. We're here today with Dan.
Hi, how's it going?
Very well, thank you.
Yep.
And which plane are we here with today?
This is Cessna 182 2018, just rolled off the line last month.
Wow.
Yeah.
What's the engine like?
It's a Lycoming IO 540. It's fuel injected, has 300 horsepower, normally aspirated.
Okay.
Yeah.
And have you flown in this?
Yeah, I brought it from DC yesterday.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I heard there's 40 flight hours on this?
There is just 40 hours on this.
Yeah, brand new.
Brand new.
That's awesome. And what are some of the new features of this model?
So it has the new Garmin G1000 NXI in there. A couple of years ago we increased the useful load up to almost 1,100 pounds in this airplane. So it's pretty much full fuel, you can get another 500 pounds inside the airplane.
Wow. What type of fuel tanks do you have in here?
There's 87 gallons usable in this fuel tank.
Okay. And how far would that take you?
About as far as your bladder will take you. It'll last 6 to 7 hours if you're at best economy, 5 to 6 if you're doing recommended.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the cruise speed on this is?
145 knots.
Nice.
Yeah.
Could you tell us about the new LED lights?
Yeah, so the LED lights come standard on all the airplanes, so they have a recock taxi, so now they flash while you're over 30 knots in the air.
Okay.
Which makes it a lot easier to find. If you have a traffic alert while you're flying as well, the lights will blink to help the other traffic find you. Yeah.
And on the back here?
Yep, and we have LED lights as well for our position lights and our strobes, which is really good.
Any other new features?
The biggest ones were going to be with the Garmin G1000. This one actually has AC in it as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
There we go. We're staying cool in the air.
Yeah, exactly.
What is the service ceiling like for the plane?
It can get you up to 18,000. Most of the time, you're going to cruise around 6,000 to 7,000 most of the time.
Let's take a look at the interior.
Sounds great. Okay. There we go.
Okay. Could you give me a run through of what we're looking at?
So this is the new Garmin G1000 NXI. First thing people notice is it's a lot faster than the old iterations of the G1000.
Definitely.
So if you hit the enter button on that right side right there, it's going to be right up, right here, right there. Oh, one right next to it. There you go. And now what we can do is old G1000 would lag as you're switching pages, but this one it'll take less than 1 second for anything to kind of load up. We are in a hangar, so nothing's gonna pop up with the GPS.
Of course.
But my favorite feature is we have all our IFR and VFR charts now on our display.
Terrain system test okay.
There we go. Yep.
And it has automatic pre-check like that?
It has automatic pre-check for your terrain if you have that feature on. It also has traffic alerts and other features that are standard. Yeah.
For those of us who are used to a six-pack, how easy is it to switch to the glass cockpit?
Oh, it's super easy. So if you look at the display, you still have your altimeter right over here. We have our airspeed right over here, and our heading right underneath, as it would be on a six-pack display. The only difference is now it's a running tape rather than a dial.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So some other features that the new 182 has over like old steam gauges is everything is LED. These are all switches and they're also circuit breakers. So we have strobes, we have our landing, which is actually also our taxi. Other features we have is our essential bus. So anything, if you had an electrical failure, you could run off that essential bus for almost an hour with all the juice you have left in your battery before you lose your glass display.
And what's this over here?
That is actually the control unit for the AC. That's an option on the new 2018 models.
Luxurious.
And then
you know the useful load of this plane?
We like to estimate right around 1,100 pounds for useful load. So with full fuel, like I said, it's about 500 pounds you can get on board with it.
In which year did the 172 have air conditioning?
We just started putting that in 2017 for the system we have now.
Yeah, so it's brand new. Very nice. And the seating as well is solar-proof.
Yeah, it's actually a composite known as Luxor, so it's not actually leather, and it actually lasts a lot longer than leather does.
I see the seatbelt here is really thick. Could you tell me about this?
Yeah, it's a new safety feature is that all our airplanes have airbags in their seatbelts.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Front and back?
Front and back.
Wow. Can you fit a child seat?
You could fit a child seat, but if you do that, you don't want to have the seatbelt or the airbag activated.
Yeah. What's your personal experience with flying the plane?
It's one of my favorites that we fly with the company. It lasts 6 hours in the air and pretty much gets you anywhere you need to go pretty easily.
Easy to fly, smooth in the air?
Smooth to fly, easy to ride. Yeah. Okay, there we go.
Could you tell us a little bit more about Textron? Where to find you?
Yeah, so if you have any questions about where you can find information on how to buy the airplane in your area, you go to txtav.com.
Perfect.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Yep, thank you.
Supposing I had an older Cessna, what would be some reasons I'd upgrade to this plane?
Well, the newer models have an increased useful load that we added a couple years ago. You get the added warranty.
Oh, there we go.
And then you get to brake in the engine like you would care for your airplane to have.
Exactly.
Yes.
Set the tone for the plane.
Set the tone for the plane, exactly.